Welcome back. Now this is Spy Family, where a swift smack in the jaw is, a seasonal greeting. But of course, for the good of world peace, for Anya's future school life, for, Agent Twilight to actually be able to continue a mission. It's not looking good. First day of school, first demerit, and potentially picking up the ire of those that you're trying to get close to. Well done, Anya. Well done. Let's see some more. Starting the day with a nice, peaceful shot of the street, not showing their inner turmoil of everything that they've been going through. Enroll in Eden College, a prestigious school, far above the grade of where they would feasibly anyway get near. It's an already difficult plan made harder by everything that they need to achieve. And then add on all the other bits that really make it difficult. The punch may be like the icing on the cake, but I mean, he is Agent Twilight. If he was to just flounder and fall here, and really, with some people in the school on her side, you've got the Becky kids, you've got the headmaster obsessed with elegance. Sure, he's doing all he can to really mitigate the trouble that she's in and her own actions. But really, there is and should be a limit of things that they can really get away with. Also, things like putting the kids in the same class, child's play. That's something simple. Repairing a fractured relationship like this might be something outside of Lloyd's particular skill set. Will mime us. And he's up early, trying to make things as normal as possible. Yeah, it's they're past getting mad or anything. They're more just trying to make sure nothing else happens. Just take the next day as it comes. What's done is done. You can't really... getting mad or anything like that isn't going to change anything, is it? That's my philosophy. Waving your child off as there on the second day of school. It generally would be quite a proud moment for any parent. She is full of vigour. Not on a school bus. Once more, another disparity between the classes in this school. I think it would take more than... Would she be against it? Yeah. I see they have a great view of each other straight away. Damn it, Becky! Oh god, it's contagious? That explains a lot. It goes deep. I'm not sure that deep. Unless Becky's an amazing actor and has people pulling the strings beyond the scene. Do you think he's going to be able to leave things be and actually apologise on her own? I see. Got a great reputation straight away. Well, they're also just young kids in a class where someone just got severely assaulted. As long as you have someone fighting your corner. Well, that would be beneath him. Rising to the occasion. Or the provocation. Well, he was paying attention. Catching a glimpse. Getting cold chills down your spine. Yeah. Probably not a great... You're starting on this on the second day? Maybe. Now, why would you do such a thing like that? I mean, possibly not entirely false. Is she going to try and... is he going to try and cause further troubles? Some of those... What a great disguise. Some of his extra... extra thought running through his head. He's not going to let something like that go... A message from the heavens! I mean, if you're getting a message from the creator itself, yeah, you might have a little bit of pressure there. Yeah, I don't think you should be altering her textbooks if you want to actually to study up well. Also, how good is this? I don't think someone should be pruning the bushes like that. What? No one else is seeing some of these things? Also, does the school not have a security? I wouldn't need it. Might be poisoned. Security system, checking everyone who actually works there. It will never happen unless you actually separate. Yep. Separate Becky away. On your first hour in the job. Well, it's gonna get cold now. Seeing that staring over the table at you. I mean, she is squaring off. Cool, good to know. Isn't him not responding to it more of a... upper class kind of thing? Oh. He is... I wonder what his inner force are saying, if she can actually... Raccoon face. If she can actually read his thoughts. I see that that their insults are really cutting through. I don't know. The slow motion hair. Well, if this doesn't work, or at least get him thinking. She's apologised for the wrong things now. Demure. Definitely not words I would have used when I was 6 years old. Who would have had the gall to do such a thing? That's the face that he sees. Not the one that we've been shown to actually be the case. You might want to go to the doctor. It's all a ploy, Damien. Don't fall for it. His pride, and yet he runs away. So, hearing that it would never be fixed, he's died on the spot. Well, you can't mourn for the plan too early. You still got the rest of your shift to carry on with. I mean, yeah, you've been called out into the, called away. No one to actually be there. You raise a few questions. Oh no. Pushing her above and beyond now. actually get good grades, get a true academic achievement. Oh god. Is he really going to be thinking about how to... yeah, thinking about the answer to your question? My head. There's not much going on in there. Okay, so what, we're just getting into fractions. It'd be a good way of visualizing, I guess. What were you going on about? If you're having a trouble understanding, let's say, mathematics right now, and you get someone, why can't you do it? Yeah, that's a great factor of wanting to continue. Forcing it on her with really nothing other than kind of the pressure of being your daughter, if she couldn't read his mind, knew it was for world peace. Isn't this also technically her family now? She better not have been kidnapped again. The emotional support chimera. She made a promise of putting in the extra effort. Oh god, no. Somehow he managed it on his own. The arachnids. I mean, he seems to be such a bright boy, so... I wonder if he's still in the mood to fawn over his sister this much. It doesn't know whether we're talking about his her brother. Is he about to make an appearance? Yeah. A little positive reinforcement can go a fair way. As a psychologist, even pretend. So, I think the hardest part of the mission is not the getting the kids' friends being in contact with the father and getting inner political strife sorted. It's joining the troubles that so many share, pretending to know what the hell you're doing as a parent. That's what the legal documents say. Yeah, look over it, but don't expect it to do much, apparently. There's more to it than... Man, just removing one at the top isn't conducive to fixing any issues. You'll just make a void. She's surprisingly, at the core of it, not that complex. I thought she wasn't going to be able to watch it. He's being at least a little understanding there. With books open. Doing her hardest, trying to actually live up to expectations. It might be best not to ask that. How is he going to feel once the mission is nearing an end? If it ever gets that far. Wonder how many kids of that age would actually consider their situation and actually get round to studying by themselves after the past few days that she's had. Considering Damien's outburst, running away so quickly, and being completely against any sort of fixing any issues they may have, accepting each other's different points of view. Oh yes, actually forgiving a punch to the face. The thing is, it's not only just him forgiving her for hitting him, it's his social standing, it's him not understanding what's going on himself. And his pride. Much of it is his pride. Be careful what you say, Dominic. You might be getting Yor into some trouble. What is he like? And apparently, a while back, if the documents are to be believed. Just the amount, the lengths that he was going to try and remind her, make sure you apologise. You're doing some landscaping, sticking notes to the back of classmates. Not sure that one is like the most targeted. He could have just turned left. Picking up a few extra part-time jobs. Yeah, all of this is going swell. And in the end of it, it was basically just leave it up to her own discretion, which I think handled it pretty well. Obviously, being the outsider looking in might have been quite effective. In more ways than they would have actually realised. But also, having an enemy, a rival, a potential conflict would have possibly been preferential over the unsure, need to lash out to not accept any personal emotions type of deal. But all we really know is it's going to be a long, long way off until any sort of personal achievement, any sort of medals and acknowledgement of her academic prowess. And surprisingly, despite being a telepath and having the ability to read minds, it only really comes into play somewhat as a detriment. Hearing too many voices, nosebleed. Hearing too many voices, internal strife because everyone's talking mean things about you. Even not too many voices and you can hear the insults even more clearly. And one thing that is going to take a little getting used to, you're actually accepting that she is part of the family, even if it is a kind of sham family. Especially if her brother is catching wind of it. You don't want to have any little slip-ups like that. I think it might be something he would pick up on. So, are they going to be able to play the part? Be able to convince anyone? Let's see just how good Frankie's forging actually is. Spy Family's fun. I'm sure you agree. I'm sure there's a few faces and whatnot in this episode. And from what we saw, the terrified look of... I feel a great pressure. And yet when we see it from his end, yeah, he might be seeing the world, or at least Anya, through some rose-tinted glasses. Nothing like a little infatuation to really change one's perspective on a situation. But if you liked this episode, let me know. Leave a like and a comment down below. Consider subscribing to the channel. All in all, get yourself some rest. Don't be forced into apologising, but don't hold off either. I'll see you in the next one. I'm starting to believe I should probably apologise at the end of all of my videos. But if it goes as poorly as what we saw here, it may just break my heart. So, I guess I need to thank Electricant, Noku, Raywin, Kite, Sal, Arthea, Shiwan, Mats, Gurley, Cardboard, Croyvel, Ginterman, William Welch, Dark Shadow 7899, Mega 42, Finesse Kid, and everyone else for really sticking along with me despite everything that's gone wrong. And if you would like to support the channel and be the public apology for the What Is Anime, consider joining onto my Patreon and helping out.